Hi, it's Dee with Divine L and Divine Needle, and this is a reading I just finished for August 23rd and 24th, 2021. They want me to cut out what no longer serves, evidently. I lost the first hour. It was an hour and some odd minutes reading, and the first hour's missing. It's not on my file. They've done this to me twice. So they're wanting me to cut some things out and get to the skivvy of it. So I think, I'm not sure, but I think they want me, I can talk about the astrology, but not visit it, the Saving Mysteries pictures, put them into consideration for the reading, but I don't know if I'm going to include those. We'll see. Um, Frustration, sorry. And plus just trying to decide what to do about this. But so I'm going to upload the end piece. I already did and set it to private. And I'll probably go ahead and make it public so you guys can see the end of that video. But a huge chunk of it's missing. So I'm just going to jump into the skivvy of things. First of all, we still have the face-off happening between Saturn, Black Moon, Lilith, and Venus over in Libra. Saturn being in Aquarius, and Black Moon, Lilith in Gemini. The face-off. That was the main thing that's still happening. In the reading, I'm going to pull these cards up. This is for Monday. The cards that I pulled for Monday. And I'm going to go over it real quick. First, let me do one thing first. I'm going to switch over for you all. My last reading was talking about trees in particular, and this came to me. Sardinian village tries to save an old tree burnt by fire. And this is an island, an Italian island, Italy. That whole area, lots of places have been experiencing fires. And this is no exception. The thing is, this particular tree is called the Patriarch. It's been around for 1800 to 2000 years. And it was engulfed. It's an old olive tree engulfed in flames, and it burned for, the trunk burned for almost 2 days. So, and somebody made note of Maria, interestingly enough. If you guys have been around the channel, you know what that name's about. Marie. And she states the patriarch is our identity. Okay. And if we can save him, we give him a message of hope to all the people. We can give a message of hope to all the people who lost everything in the fire. And not just fires, but floods too. And earthquakes, hurricanes, flooding, all that recently, right? But this tree is called the Patriarch. And I think it's symbolic of the patriarchal regime at its end. I think that's very symbolic of that. Anyway, so back to the reading. That was lost. I'm going to give you the lowdown. Gabriel was being funny man, because I was complaining about time and not having enough of it. And first card out was Time Machine. And then he said, it is what it is. And I'm like, oh, thanks. And Willing Release. And then we got the Queen of Swords, Underlying Energy. That's the release, cutting out what no longer serves us. And Victory ahead right after that. The overall energy is the aha moment, Sword of Destiny, Truth and Clarity. Okay? So that's the overall energy, some sort of clarity coming to many about what they need to get rid of. The highest priority is about your foundation. Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is moving on to calmer waters. The Knight of Pentacles is slow movement and foundation energy. So, so for some of you, this is moving away from slow movement towards a foundation. Highest priority to calmer waters. And then what to be mindful of, prepare for Ace of Cups and the Star card. This is healing from, I feel like for many of you, this is healing from the floods and the fires and what's happened. But this is the coming to a realization card. And that's on the microcosm. Okay. And trying to move on to calmer waters with very slow movement in your foundation. That can be your body, your soul, your house, etc. And Ace of Cups is giving yourself a cup of love and new beginnings in love and wish fulfillment, healing, mixing the cups of hope and faith, right? That's on the microcosm. On the macrocosm, this is Lady Justice. This is the card of Libra, the Queen. The King is Aquarius. This Queen is cutting out what no longer serves. And the recovery from the floods and so forth, and getting rid of things that have been damaged during the floods and the fires. Okay? Cleaning house, so to speak. So that's Monday. Tuesday. Now, some of these cards spoke to me about Tuesday as well. You see the mountain in the background and the waters here, particularly, were speaking to me. Well, we get into Tuesday's energy, and that's not so much fun. Body and soul. The rose kiss. This rose has thorns. And smoke and mirrors, being able to see through the illusion. The dragonfly theme noted here on the boat too caught my eye. It's almost like when you look down into the cup, you see the flower. When you look down into this cup, you see this. Okay, so it's almost like scrying, basically. Anyway, while I was doing the reading, I was starting to do this part. and stuff fell on my desk, and I yelled, "Avalanche!" When that happened, that was no mistake. Nothing's a mistake. I wish that I'm going to post what was left of the video, what did record of it. Unfortunately, not all of it. And this happened twice now. But I think they want me to cut out and shorten these up. So it may be a deal where I don't do the shuffle on camera. I get the cards out, feel out the energy, and then do the video. That may be what I have to do to shorten these up a bit. Speed it up. Because Gabriel was joking. I was crying and whining about time and too much, not enough time for me, but it takes a lot of time for you guys to watch these. So anyway, it could be what he wants me to do. He wants me to make them shorter. Okay. The underlying was the Death card, the overall energy, Lovers, the highest priority, Foundation, and 10 of Wands. So 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and what to be mindful of, prepare for. 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. I'll tell you what this means on the micro and macro. On the microcosm, what this is talking about, this is the card of Gemini, first of all. What this is talking about is this man couldn't see how he's carrying her as the overall energy. He can no longer carry her. Highest priority, the foundation and the burden. He can no longer carry her. Twin flames, twins, etc. Could be family members, etc. You can't carry them any longer, or somebody can't. And this causes somebody that should be standing on their own 2 feet and feeling abundant on their own. It causes them to feel left out in the cold and a lot of anxiety. That's Tuesday, the 24th. The underlying energy, transition energy. This is, transitional, transformation energy, the Rising Phoenix, right? The Deep Diver card, going down deep to gain wisdom or knowledge, or just plain hermiting. So, the end of hermiting. And very torn over what's happened, feeling wounded and ghosted, and then feeling burdened and ghosting, not going after what you want. Normally that queen does, but in this case she didn't. This Queen of Wands, card of Sagittarius. For me, Leo is, Aries, sorry. Leo is the king. This is the card of Aries. Oh, never mind. So the transition, the end of the hermiting energy and being indecisive, feeling wounded and ghosting, and Aries possibly wounded and ghosting, and Lady Justice happening. Okay, because of a lot of codependent energy, a lot of addictions, and not and fears, right? Addictions and fears. On the macrocosm, however, what they told me in this reading, when stuff fell on my desk, I said avalanche. They're telling me about an avalanche on the 24th. The city back here looks like kind of like a Russian city or a Muslim city of some sort. And when I was looking at the card and pointing out that it looked like Muslim temples, kind of, with the crescent moon above them, I heard Exazersban, or whatever, however it's pronounced, Exazersban. I don't know. Anyway, I heard that, and I'm like, what? A crumbling foundation. Something can't be carried anymore. This feels like death of a leader, and it happens between two towers or two cities, whatever this is. It feels like something like, how climbers use sticks to climb mountains? Something they don't see coming. They don't see it coming. And whatever this was, something of great strength, hits like a base camp. See the camp here? It's like a base camp, or like a village settlement kind of thing. I don't know if this is climbers involved in this. Could be. It looks like the end of a leader between two cities. And when I heard Exazerban, or whatever, see, this showed me the city. This feels like a funeral. A leader dies here, or several people die here. This feels like a funeral. See, the king, his crown's down here on the ground. He can't carry her anymore because he's gone. This is the queen to that king that's laying on the ground. This is a funeral, and despair and cruelty, crying. So people are going to lose their lives in this avalanche, or something similar to an avalanche. Could be a church falling in. Could be. But let me show you something, because I looked up the city. Here it is. It's next to Georgia, Armenia. But recently, these words, Ismaili and Shamaki, Shamaki, I don't know. Notice when I moused over that, see the temple in the picture? Looks like those temples in the background, right? And I heard Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan. I don't know how it's pronounced exactly. But this word and this word came to me in totally unrelated things yesterday. And see how this is Quba? The word Cuba came to me yesterday too. Along the mountains. The death card has those two towers, these two cities, I think. So wherever this happens, it's like in this region on the 24th. It's like it's narrowing down where this happens. Very interesting. That's weird. Right here, um, when I see it from this higher vantage point, it looks like a cross. And one of the Sabian Mysteries pictures was a cross. And it's the one on the 24th. Let me show you that. Let me show you that. Yeah, I uploaded it private right now because it screwed up. They didn't want me to talk about all this. I think I don't know why. But let me show you what the next one is. There's a cross. See how it looks like you're looking down at a mountain and a cross? If you're looking down at those mountains, that's weird, right? This cross right here. So it might be this area. This might be like X marks the spot. I don't know. See, it looks like a cross. And from above, when you have it zoomed out, it looks like a cross right here. That's freaky. Gotta pay attention to the signs. That's all I can say. So evidently it happens in here somewhere. Wow. That's just trippy. See, I didn't even notice that during the first reading, which you'll see the tail end, because it did capture that. Um, but anyway, they want me to make these a little quicker, I guess. So I don't know how to handle that, because I know a lot of people will like to watch the cards come out, because it's pretty interesting. Plus things fall on the desk, and I say things like avalanche, and then I realize, oh wow, it's an avalanche on the 24th. And then I was just sitting there and I got the word Azerbaijan in my head, and it just so happens it looks like a cross from above when you have it zoomed out, see, right here. And that is between these two cities and this city. Between cities. Wow. Anyway, mind blown. Um, I don't even know what to say sometimes because of what they tell me and what I get. Like Gabriel said in that one thing, the cards for Monday, it is what it is. Um, he jokes around with me a lot, but when he's serious, he's really serious. For the collective, he wants you guys uh, to cut out the things that no longer serve you anymore and get moving. I know a lot of you are under a lot of duress because of fires and flooding, and you're having to eliminate a lot of things you owned because they were damaged. But for others that didn't experience those things, he wants you to get busy and quit messing around. Um, yeah. Anyway, yeah, they don't see it coming. This avalanche thing on the macrocosm. It just so happens this card, Lady Justice, is Venus in Libra, and that's exactly where she's at. Like I said, that face-off, the card of Gemini, Two-Face, Janus, right? That face-off happening. That's karma is coming for some still. I mean, lots of people are getting karma. It's part of the program, part of the holodeck. Doesn't make it any easier, I know. But, picking a path, new path ahead, right? Yeah, because many people will be literally moving because they lost everything or near. I know a lot of you have lost things that you love, people, pets, etc. recently. And my heart goes out to you. I did too, so I'm not immune to the holodeck and what's happening. Anyway, so it looks like people trying to recover and get rid of things on Monday. But Tuesday, crap hits the fan on the micro and the macrocosm. Yeah, it ain't over yet, unfortunately, which I'm sorry about, but it's not. Like they were saying, divine test. Is this a divine trial or divine assistance? I can tell you this much. My husband and myself go through these trials too. We're not immune to any of this. And we're going through those ourselves. So this could just talk about me hermiting. Because tomorrow I got a lot to take care of. Anyway. So there's the short skivvy of it. I wish you guys had seen the whole reading, the way the cards came out, the stuff dropping on the desk, me saying Avalanche out loud. That would have been nice, but it wasn't meant to be. They want me to shorten this up, so I'm going to do what I can to do that. Anyway, there you go. Hang in there, stay in your childlike innocence, cut out what no longer serves you, and be mindful of the macrocosm and what they're going through, and give them, good energy out there, please. They can use it. Anyway, so look out for something happening in Zazer. I can't even pronounce it. I can't even pronounce it. Anyway, yeah. Not sure. It's like a leader or a holy man or something. Maybe some other people too, but it may even happen like, it might even be like one of those mausoleums falling on a holy man. Could be. Or a king. I don't know. A leader. So take it like Gabriel says. It is what it is. Right there. Wow. Anyway. Alright. I'm going to try to do these readings a little quicker so you might not get to see the fun part. Or maybe I'll just speed it up, and I don't know how to do that, but we'll try. Anyway, take care. So this is second attempt at this reading.